Cool. Listen, 10-minute crypto talk. We just had to jump into some. So Champ and I were talking about the purchasing on Ledger Live. So I'm like, Champ, go ahead and dig into it because I haven't done it, and neither has Champ. So you guys have been telling us. So Champ, when you get in, what do you see?
So first things first is as soon as you go into Ledger Live, it gives you the functionality on the left side, right? There's a panel that you guys can access, and it give you a multitude of options. The buy and sell function is on your left hand side under the menu, and as soon as you click on it, you got the options at the top. It says buy, and then the other one says sell. So of course you want to buy. What you do is you'll click on the drop down, select whatever asset that you're trying to buy. Let's just for the sake of this video, let's say XRP, right? And then it'll say choose an account. So if you already have your ledger activated, you've already done your private keys where you got your 24 phrase words, you can pick whatever account. So you'll do that, hit continue. Then it'll give you two providers. It's MoonPay and it's going to be BTC Direct. Now, under both of those, of course, you would use MoonPay, but you still have the same options under both, right? So you click MoonPay. As soon as you go into that, it'll give you like the buy screen. So to say buy XRP, you want to spend, and then inside the box, you'll type in whatever you want to spend. If it's $1,000, $100, whatever, and it says USD beside it. So you leave that alone by default and just hit continue. Once you go to your next screen, it's going to ask you to put in your wallet address. So if you have multiple ledgers like me and Steve, and they're all on your Ledger Live, you'll be able to select which wallet you want it to go to. So then you click on, let's just say your Ledger Nano S. And even if you don't have it available, it'll give you the pop-up to want to either connect your device or continue without it. So you just, right now I'm gonna continue without it, and it'll give you your actual receiving or deposit XRP address. So that way you'll have it. You copy it, it says verify it or continue. You already know this is correct. You just hit continue, go to the next screen, and then it gives you the preview. Just like if you was on KuCoin, where it says you're buying 300 XRP, $300 worth of XRP or whatever, it'll tell you the conversion of what you're getting in XRP, and then you just hit continue. So this process is like super easy as you're utilizing it, right? But as I was going through this, I told Steve, I'm like, this is a lot of information that you have to relinquish. You have to give up a lot of intel on behalf of your exact wallet. So it's like, I like to be under the radar. So if we use, let's say, a KuCoin or BitTrue or wherever, right? And we purchase outside of Ledger Live, you only have to input whatever info you need to make the purchase, right? How much you're going to spend, what denomination, what currency, put in your receiving address, transaction completed. With this, the bad side to this is you're giving up so much info. It asks for your phone number, your name, your address, your blood type. I'm joking, but it's a lot of info. So this led us to this discussion, right? It's multiple layers to this. If you're a person that doesn't want to give up so much information, because you don't know what MoonPay is going to do with your data. You don't know if they're going to sell your data, if you're going to start sending you a ton of things. You don't know. You don't have a clue, right? And you also, on the other side of it, is this data can be linked to the address that you just put into here to where you want to receive your crypto at. So now they may be able to tie, you know what I mean? We don't know who, but the powers that be may be able to kind of correlate your name, your address, your phone number, and it's making you verify these things so they know that you are the person who actually has this cell phone, this email address, right? And then you're going to have to key in these codes. And once you're doing this, now they can correlate your address with your identification. So that's a lot of info to give up, right? And with this crypto stuff, we don't know what's to come. We just know that there's a lot of moving pieces and this market is emerging and developing. So as this is going on, we know what's going on with regulations. looming. We got these guys basically are trying, these various exchanges are trying to work with regulators. So let's just say the news that came out today about Coinbase, there's 9 coins that are affected, right? They're said to be securities. If Coinbase was selling these securities, right, and securities are illegal in the United States, anybody who owns them have illegally procured securities. You're in possession of securities, right? So now they can be able to tell who is in possession of the securities. So just based off this information, right, I completely stopped, because then I realized this is too much data I'm giving out. I don't want my info in the hands of whomever, right? When you get into crypto, you want to be able to secure things, buy whatever you need, and be off the radar. This way, I don't think you can do that, right? So I'm not comfortable utilizing this. And Steve, you know, he could speak for himself, but I'm just, this is a little bit too much for me. So I would probably stick to the normal parameters that we use, KuCoin and, you know, excess,
So
etc.
listen, this is our first 10-minute segment talk, and we're going to stop at 10 minutes. So with this piece of information, do your own research, come back to the community, and share in the security Discord channel, you know, what your take is on this. Anything too easy may not be worth it, right? So we just gonna close out with that. Steve ain't with it. Steve doesn't do biometrics, and Steve ain't trying to do something up until the point, especially when it's like, my cold storage wallet is for my cold storage. I feel personally that Ledger's doing too much right now. You see what I'm saying? Because are you a cold storage wallet that's offline, or are you some type of exchange that has some online capabilities that may create a problem for me? I don't know. I got SafePal, I got Decent. They're not trying to get into doing too much. You know, is Ledger the next Coinbase? Who knows? Appreciate y'all. 10-minute crypto. We out.